Good morning, families of our pre-K remote learners. I wanted to start out by sharing a few things. I shared a few things yesterday. I wanted to share that we are still figuring out the perfect plan, and we will do so in collaboration with your families. But we wanted to start this week and think about routines with you. One of the things that we do at school in the beginning of the school year is to really set up a clear routine with children and help them understand expectations. And I think it's really worth it to take the time to think about that. You may have been thinking about like from this to this time, and so you may already be thinking about it, but you may start to think about carving the day up a little bit more, and how you can provide some kind of consistency of the day. We do share ideas, as you remember from last year, but also we know that all families are unique and you really should find a schedule that meets your needs. So, for example, um, starting to talk to the children about the routine, we wake up every morning and have breakfast. Maybe you have then some story time and quiet time. I know some children in our group, our remote group, are having a play group, and so they have that as a consistent routine. Um, Maybe there's a time in your day you want to have a story time every day. I know bedtime is a typical time, but maybe there's another time, or listening to stories. There's a lot of stories you can listen to. Epic is available, and we are going to make sure that your families have access to Epic. I think it's during the day time. It may not be in the evening, but we want to make sure that you have access to Epic, so that that can be a part of their day as well, if that feels like a good fit. Um, you may want to create a schedule with children in terms of kind of writing it down using pictures and words so they can kind of be aware of what happens each day. um, and you can think about even covering things as they happen. This is first, this is next. All of those build literacy skills and build self-help skills and independent skills, because children feel a little more in control of their day, and they know what's coming next. And so that, I think, is something that I'd like to share with you that I think is um, a good idea. And what I'd love is if you feel comfortable, if you do think about the schedule that you have with your children, if you make a schedule, an actual physical schedule, if you can take a snapshot, a quick picture, and send it to us, because then we can figure out kind of how we fit in the day and how we can support your day better. So that, I think, is the first thing that I'd like you to think about, is the flow of your day. We know that things may change, but we'd love to have you focus on the flow of the day, as you see it now. And again, if you end up making sort of a tangible flow of the day with your child, if you can send that to us so we can have some information about how to best fit our programming into what you're doing.